Hello, welcome to our channel. Today we are learning vector. By question practicing, you can score better marks in your exams. So, vector question practice has been started. First, I want to tell you that if you increase your score, revision also becomes perfect. So now, please listen carefully. In this question practice session, you have to take notes and pen to practice roughly. When you see a question, just pause the video and then think about it and solve it, and then you just on the video and then see the video solution. Good practice makes revision perfect and score also increases here. So question, pause the video and then figure it out and then play the video. Okay, let's get started. Now vector first question. Here we go. If you want basic maths question practice, please let me know in the comments so that I can make. Otherwise, I don't have any interest to make basic maths question practice at all. So if you are interested, please comment below so that I can make video for you. Now taking the first question, the vector quantity among the following is, as you can see here, mass, time, distance, displacement. Here displacement is a vector quantity. Mass, distance and time are scalar. So here option D is right. Now we go into the next question. A vector is added to an equal and opposite vector of similar nature forms a unit vector, position vector, null vector, displacement vector. So here equal and opposite. So as you can see, as you can observe here, it is a vector called A. Similar magnitude and opposite direction here means A minus A. As you can see here, A minus A. The answer will be 0, means null vector. So here option C is correct. As you can see by the examples, null vector, option C is correct. Now question number 3. Out of the following quantities, which is scalar? Displacement, momentum, potential energy and torque. Here displacement, momentum and torque are vector quantities which have direction and magnitude. C, option C is right here because it is potential energy. Now question number 4. Which of the following is a unit vector? Here by the examples, option B would be perfect because magnitude will become under root of cos square plus sin square theta. The magnitude will become 1. So by this, option B here is right answer for question number 4. Sorry for the blurry video. I am not keen at this time because I was focused in the teaching. So I never looked at the camera what's happening. Sorry for the inconvenience, but I will improve this quality of image by step. Okay. Now question number 5. As you can see, the component of a vector along any other direction is always less than its magnitude. always greater than its magnitude, always equals to its magnitude, none of them. So here component of any vector is always less than its magnitude. So here option A will be appropriate for this question. So option A is correct. As you can observe, if this is a vector and if you take any components of anything, the magnitude will decrease. So question number 6, the expression 1 by under root 2 I cap plus 1 by under root 2 j cap is a. Okay, now this is a question. Now when you derive the magnitude, you can see it becomes 1. So here it is a unit vector, so option A. Now question number 7, the position vector of a moving particle time t r is equal to 3 I cap plus 4 t j cap minus t k cap. Its displacement during the time interval t is equal to 1 second to 3 second is. So here, as you can see the question, we given the position vector and time is given. Three I cap 4 j cap minus t k cap. Now we putting the t value here. When r is equal to t is equal to 1, here the equation will become like this. If we put the values and subtract them, then the displacement outcome will come. So here the options are not matching. Well, the solution of this question is right. So option is not available there. Here r2 minus r1 becomes the displacement. So 2 I cap minus 2 k cap will be the answer, but it is not available in the options. So none of the above will be answer for this question. D. Every process here is done well. Everything is correct. Okay, here option D is right. Let me wipe this. Now question number 8, vector p is equal to 6 I cap plus 4 root 2 j cap plus 4 root 2 k cap makes an angle from z axis equal to, make an angle z axis equal to, here the answer will be like, here we write the vector 6 I cap 4 root 2 j cap plus 4 root 2 k cap. So here for a angle for z axis equal to, here we take k cap 4 root 2 k cap. First we have to derive the magnitude. Here magnitude will become 6 square plus 4 root 2 square and then plus 4 root 2 whole square. Now then total magnitude will become like 100 under root 100, it becomes 10. Here for z axis we take 4 root 2 k cap. So here angle becomes 4 root 2 by magnitude 10, it will become like 2 root 2 cos inverse 2 root 2 by 5. Here option C is right. Question number 9, given A is equal to I cap plus j cap plus k cap, B is equal to minus I cap minus j cap minus k cap, then A minus will make a angle with A make a here, as you can observe, a vector is equal and opposite to the b vector. So as you can see here, a is inverse reverse of b vector. So here the angles are equal and opposite. So here angle will become 180 degree. So option B is right. Now question number 10, which of the following statement is true? When the coordinate axes are translated, the component of vector in a plane changes. When the coordinate axes are rotated through some angle, components of vector change, but its vector magnitude remains constant. Sum of A and B are, so here option B is right. Now we go into the 11th question. Component of the vector A is equal to 2 I cap plus 3 j cap along the vector B is equal to I cap plus j cap is component of the vector. Okay, here component of a vector, then the equation is A dot B by B. Here component of vector A along B. So here equals to A dot B by B, magnitude of B. So by this we will put values here. A dot B, when you do dot product between A and B, the answer will be like 2 plus 3 by magnitude under root 2. So here 5 by under root 2. So option A will be right. Now question number 12. A vector P is equal to 3 I cap minus 2 j cap plus a k cap is perpendicular to the vector Q is equal to 2 I cap plus j cap minus k cap. The value of A is here. Whenever you see a question which is asking about angle, direction, or make an angle which is perpendicular, okay, you have to do is like dot product them. By dot product you can distinguish the angle, it is perpendicular or not, and the direction also. So here PQ is equal to 0, it should be mandatory for become perpendicular. In case of dot product, it should be perpendicular, then it will dot product becomes 0. Here when we do dot product, 6 minus 2 minus A becomes 0. Here A will value becomes 4. So option C is right here. For this, option C is right. Now question number 13. If three vectors along coordinate axis represent the adjacent sides of a cube of length B, then the unit vector along its diagonal passing through the origin will be. So here for cube there are three vectors available. Here you can see just like this: height, length, breadth, which is becomes B. Here the vector will become B I cap plus B j cap plus B k cap. So here we take a magnitude which is under root 3 B square. Now here unit vector by magnitude of vector. When we common B and put this value here, b will cancel, we get I cap plus j cap plus k cap under root 3. So option D is right here. Question number 14. The angle between two vectors minus 2 I cap plus 3 j cap plus k cap and I cap plus 2 j cap minus 4 k cap is. So here angle is asked. So what we do, like we'll dot product them so that we can distinguish which is the angle, what is the angle. Now when we dot product, the value will becomes minus 2 plus 6 minus 4 becomes 0. So as you can see, the value also becomes 0. So here by this we can assume the answer is 90 degree here. So angle 90 degree. So option B is right here. Now question number 15. The angle between the vector 2y cap plus 4k cap and the y axis is. Here j cap is missing and the vector 2y cap plus 4k cap is mentioned. So the angle between these here will become right angle. So option B 90 degree will be answer. Now question number 16. What is the angle between I cap plus j cap plus k cap and j cap? Here j cap in this vector j cap is mentioned and the angle between this vector and this that j cap is parallel. So angle becomes 0. That is mentioned not mentioned in the options. So here option D will be right. None of the above. None of these. Here angle is asked, as you can see. So option D here, right? None of this. Now 17th question. Which of the following is unit vector perpendicular to A and B? Here for unit vector, the vector is mentioned by its magnitude. A cross B by AB sin theta. So option C here, right? As you can see, if any unit vector by magnitude of vector is taken. Now question number 18. If magnitude of A plus B by magnitude of A minus B becomes 1, then angle between A and B is. So here as you can observe, when magnitude of A plus B equals to magnitude of A minus B, the angle is 90 degree. Here also same thing, just this was converted into something which is similar. So here angle will become 90 degree. So option C is right. Now 19th question. A man walks 20 meters at an angle 60 degrees north of east. How far towards it traveled? So as you can see here north of east is asked, when we seeing any angle, north of east means we have to take the angle from the east. So as you can see, we have to take the 60 degrees from the east. So here magnitude is 20. So as you can this we can, if we take a angle with the coordinates here is this way, that is becomes cos, and opposite that way sin theta will be happen in case of resolving a vector. So here 20 cos 60 degree will be the cos theta. So here cos component. So here answer will be 10. As you can see, cos 60 becomes 1 by 2. So by evaluating, option A will be right. Now question number 20. If A is equal to B, then which of the following is not correct? If A is equal to B, here magnitude of vectors becomes equal, as you can see, and when we observe the options, A cap A becomes equal to B cap, and the magnitude of A equals to magnitude of B. Okay, similar. So here directions are also similar, but when you check the option D, here A plus B equals to vector sum of unit vectors, but it is not possible because the sum is more than the vector sum, unit vector sum. Now question number 20. The area of the parallelogram represented by the vectors A is equal to 2 plus 3 Jacob, B is equal to I plus 4 Jacob. Here for area of parallelogram, the equation is magnitude of A cross B. We have to do a cross product here. Area equals magnitude of A cross B. Now when we do cross product, A cross B, so here I cap J cap exists. 2 3 1 4. In this direction cross product happens. So here y cap plus y cap, we rewriting the question. As you can see, A cross B and 4. So here 8 K cap minus 3 K cap. As you can see, 8 K cap minus 3 K cap. So answer will become 5 K cap. So the area also becomes 5 because magnitude of 5 square root to cancel, and then 5 will remain. So magnitude of A cross B becomes 5. So option D is right. Now 22 question. The forces which meet at one point but their lines of action do not lie on one plane are called. By this question you can observe when forces are appeared on at one point, this was called as concurrent forces. When these are not in plane, this is a non-coplanar or non-collinear. So here option B is right. Now question number 23. The angle between two vectors A and B is 120 degrees. Its resultant C will be. So here any of them A and B vectors and angle between them is 120 degree. So here as you can observe, the C vector will be between a plus b to a minus b. So here c vector never be greater than a minus magnitude of a minus b. So here option C is correct. So 24 question. The condition under which the vectors a plus b and a minus b are parallel is the condition under which the vectors are parallel. A parallel to b and a minus b parallel to each other. So here option D is right. Here 25 question. A force F is equal to 6 kf minus 8 jkf plus 10 kf can produce an acceleration of 1 meter square in a body. The mass of body would be. So here F by A will be the mass. So here the F vector here acceleration 1 meter per second square. So equal to A will become mass. So as you can see, so here we need the magnitude of force. 6 square 64 plus 10 okay, 10 under root 2 will be the answer. So for 28 option C will be right. Question number 26. The vector sum of two forces is perpendicular to their vector differences. In that case the forces are not equal to each other, are parallel or perpendicular, or equal to each other in magnitude. Here a plus b perpendicular to a minus b. By this question, when we observe options, here a is equal to becomes b. So option D is correct. Now question number 27. The resultant of A and B makes an angle alpha with A and beta with B. Then here when you observe option B, whenever you see when angle is bigger, the magnitude is low. When angle is low, the magnitude is high. So by this option B will be answer. So 28 question. If two vectors are equal and their resultant is also equal to one of them, then angle between the two vectors. Two equal vectors and the resultant also becomes the vector, one of the vector, then the angle between them will 180 degree, as all you know. Here as you can see, when the angle between two vectors is 180 and they are equal, the resultant also becomes one of the vector magnitude. So here option B will be right. So 29 question. If A and B are two non-zero vectors having equal magnitude and the angle between vectors A and A minus B is. Here in this question, This is one of the tough question. Here A will becomes B. So here angle between A and B, by this we cannot define anything here. It's dependent on the vector's orientation. So option D, right answer for this question. Now question number 30. ఇక్కడ యాంగిల్ అడుగుతుంది. సో డాట్ ప్రోడక్ట్ చేస్తాం and P is equal to I cap minus P cap is 90 degree. So here when you ask you should do dot product. Dot product becomes 0, then angle is 90 degree. So when you do dot product here 90 degree will happen. So option B is right. Now question number 31. Sorry for the blurriness. I didn't observe the question, camera monitor for this moment. 5 equal forces of 10 Newton each are applied at one point. All are lying on one plane. Here observe this lying on one plane. The angles between them are equal. The resistance force will be magnitude. So here all having same angle are pointed at one point. The resultant becomes 0. So the resultant to one plane. So here resultant will become 0. So option A. Option 32 question. Two vectors. Question number 32. Two vectors A and B inclined at an angle theta have a resultant R, which makes an angle alpha with A. If the direction of A and B are interchanged, and resultant will have the same. So here as you can see, assume this as a vector, two vectors, A and B only. This is what resultant. This is A and B, and the vector is C. So as you can see, now if this diagram B is equal to B, so here the vector is magnitude different, constant, but magnitude but direction change constant. By right hand thumb rule, as you can observe, A cross B and B cross A. So option A here right, magnitude remains the same, but the direction is different, right? Now question number 33. What is correct? Now we have to check the options. Now as you can observe, magnitude of A minus B is greater than or equal to magnitude of A minus magnitude of B. Now here magnitude of A minus B is greater than magnitude of A minus magnitude of B. So here option C is right. Resultant of which of the following may be equal to 0? Here equal types of vectors in one plane, the resultant will become 0. So 10 Newton, 10 Newton, option A will be right. Now question number 35. M1 first moves 3 meter due east, then 6 meter due north, and finally 7 meter due west. Then magnitude of the resultant of displacement is. Now observe the question carefully. Now try the ideal diagrams. 6 meter, 6 meter north, no, 7 meter west. Now draw this diagram like this as shown in graphs. Now 7 meter here, do just like vector addition, 7 minus 3 4, and 7 is greater here, so the vector will be aligned at this side. Now here we want the magnitude, because it is Pythagoras rule for displacement we have to find out. So we have to find out the displacement by Pythagoras theorem. So option C here, write under root of 52. As you can see, three p 2p, the resultant will become R. See here, by this question we write like this. I know there is a light here, that's why it is not visible perfectly. Here by the question, if one is doubled, the resultant is also doubled. So here by this we can observe that there is a connection. So here angle would become 120 degree. In case of equivalent vectors, if one is two vectors is equal and their angle is 120 degree, the resultant also becomes that vector. So here the question is done like this. Now we put this value here. Now if you solve this question by step, cos theta equals to 1 minus 1 by 2, the angle is 120 degree. So by this 36 question is solved. Now question number 37. The force is 8 Newton, 12 Newton, 800 that are force required to keep the body in equilibrium is here 8 and 12, magnitude of two forces, the angle is 120 degree. Now so as you can observe the options, here option B will be appropriate for this question. 4 into root 2 7. 4 root 2 7. Now 38 question. If a dot b becomes 0 and a cross b becomes 1, then a and b are perpendicular. A perpendicular unit vectors. Now question number 39. If p plus q is equal to r and p is equal to q is equal to under root 3 and magnitude of r equals 3, then the angle between p and q is. Here magnitude of p and q is equal 1 by root 3. Like this. Tan theta is equals to magnitude of r by magnitude of q. So here 3 by root 3. So answer will be root 3. So angle is 60 degree. So when we convert into it will become pi by 3. So option C right. Question number 40. The component of a vector r along x-axis will have maximum value of here by options. Option B is right. R is along positive x-axis. Now question number 41. Magnitude become increasing in case of x-axis. So question number 41. 6 vectors. So we have by these vectors direction we have to observe the right answer here. Here when we want any resultant vector by polygonal, here by these options we can see we have to observe the first options. By options we draw them like this, then we observe it is right or wrong. Now as you can see for option B it is not correct. Now let's check option C. Here as you can see now by option D, here as you can check option D will be correct. Now question number 42. A particle starting from origin moves in a straight line in the xy plane. Its coordinate in a later time are root 3, 3. The path of the particle makes with x-axis by this tan angle of tan x is equal to y by x. So here 3 by under root 3 will become 60 degree. Under root 3 becomes 60 degree. So option C here right, as you can observe The answer process is like this. Now question number 43. Consider f is equal to 4 I cap minus 3 j cap. Another vector perpendicular to f is. So as you can see here, I cap and j cap as mentioned, but k cap is not mentioned in the options. K cap is given, so option C is right. 44 question. The angle between vectors a cross b and b cross a is it is perpendicular because directions are different. So option D, perpendicular. Now 45 question. A vector perpendicular to both vectors 2 I cap minus j cap plus 5 k cap and x axis is. Now as you can observe, we have to do dot product. If it becomes 0, then it is perpendicular. By checking the observations, here you find option C is appropriate. Now here 46 question. A unit vector perpendicular to vector a is equal to minus 3 I cap minus 2 j cap minus 3 k cap and b is equal to 2 I cap plus 4 j cap plus 6 k cap, both is. Now here when I do cross product, the unit vector will become the a cross b by magnitude of a cross b. So when we solve it, the answer will be 3 cap minus 2 j cap under root 13. So option A is right. Now question number 47. Unit vector parallel to the resultant of vector 8 I cap 8 j cap will be. Here question number 27. Unit vector parallel to the vector 8 I cap 8 j cap will be. Parallel should have constant ratios. So D, option D is right because none of them are correct for this question. Now question number 48. A force of 5 Newton acts on a particle along a direction making an angle 60 degree with vertical. Its vertical component be 5 sin 60 degrees, so 5 root 3 t by d. So the answer will be 2. Again angle 60 degree with the vertical, it's a vertical component here. As you can see, the angle makes with vertical, so we have to study carefully here. So here we have to find out the vertical. So cos 60 degree is 1 by 2, so answer will be 2.5. So option D is right. Now question number 49. If A is equal to 3 I cap plus 4 j cap and B is equal to 7 I cap plus 24 j cap, the vector having the same magnitude and is parallel to A is same magnitude and parallel to A. Same magnitude as B. So we have to find out the magnitude of B, and parallel to A means we have to take the a unit vector. So here magnitude of b will be 25. Now then we have to multiply with the unit vector of a. So here, as you can put all this 25 into 3a plus 4j cab under root 5. So here, as you can do step by step, the answer will become 15 cab plus 20 j cab. So here option D is right. Now 50 question. The vector that must be added to the vector I cap minus 3j cap plus 2 cap and 3 I cap plus 6j cap minus 7 k cap, so that the resultant vector is a unit vector on the y-axis. Here we add the vectors. First step is add the vector, then subtract the vectors with the options, so that you can get a vector along y-axis. Now as you can see, when we add the vectors, a plus b will like 4i cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap. So we have to have a positive y-axis component here. So we have to check by subtracting the options. By checking the options, first option will be appropriate. Minus 2 here, 1 Jacob is happened, so here option B is right. Now thanks for watching, subscribe.